Hey there, CJ Math students. Welcome to Homework 4.2, Order of Operations with Exponents. You've watched the video. You may go ahead and check off. It's due tomorrow. Calculators are okay, but you must show all work. What does all work look like? It looks like exactly like number 1, where I've really gone through, I've written out the PEMDAS, gone through each and every step until I've gotten down to one number. Answer choices are on the side. So I'm going to start off with number 3. Do I have parentheses? No, I do not. Do I have exponents? Yes, I do. In fact, that's what I'll start with. 9 squared, remember, is 9 times 9, not 9 times 2. So that's 81 minus 10 plus 4. I don't have any multiplication or division, so get rid of those. Addition or subtraction. In this case, subtraction comes first, because as I read it left to right, subtraction appears first. So 81 minus 10 is 71, and then 71 plus 4 gives me my answer of 75. So there's C right there. Double check it with your calculator. Type in 9 squared minus 10 plus 4 on your calculator. You should get exactly 91. All right. Go to 5. Again, no parentheses. In fact, no exponents in this one. Multiply or divide. Well, in this case, I've got, as I look left to right, I got division that pops up first. So 3 plus 8 times 3 divided by 4 minus 2. Now, as I read it left to right, now multiplication pops up. So that's 24. So now I've got 3 plus 24 divided by 4 minus 2. And again, as I look left to right, I've got division, and that's 6. So 3 plus 6 minus 2. Notice how as I work through this problem gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and I'm going back and forth, right? I'm not just working it left to right the entire time. Sometimes, you know, my next move happens to be in the middle of the problem, sometimes at the front of the problem, right? So I work through all my multiplication and division. Now I'm on to my addition, subtraction. As I read it left to right, addition pops up first, and so that is 3 plus 6 is 9, minus 2, and that gives us our answer of 7. All right, so you got a calculator, so write CLC, and plug it into your calculator exactly like this. You should get 7 as well. Right. And on to number 7. We do have parentheses, so we're going to do that first. So 8 plus 3 is 11. Parentheses are now gone since there was only one operation inside there. So now we have 8 times 11 divided by 8. No exponents. When I read this left to right, multiplication pops up first. So 8 times 11 is 88. Divided by 8. And now I move on to my division. 88 divided by 8 gives me my answer of 11. So B is my answer. Check it on your calculator. Type that in exactly how it is. 8 times parentheses 8 plus 3 divided by 8. And in fact, it does give you 11, so you know you are correct. Last one I'll do is 9. Notice we don't have any parentheses. We don't have any exponents. We don't even have any multiplication or division. It's just addition or subtraction all the way across. Now, subtraction pops up first. 8 minus 2 is 6. So then 6 plus 3 minus 9 plus 7. We then switch to addition because, again, we're just reading it left to right because we're left with only addition and subtraction. Here, they can be done at the same time, but you do them as you read it left to right. So 6 plus 3 is 9, minus 9 plus 7. 9 minus 9, we're back to subtraction now, as you see, is 0. And 0 plus 7 gives you your answer of 7, so B. Again, take your calculator, double check that your answer indeed was 7. It was when I plug it into mine, and you're good to go. If I were you, I'd pause. I'd get all these other even problems done here on the front side, making sure you understand what your first step is, always circling the letter that had your first step. So in this case, sorry, I should have circled subtraction was the first thing I needed to do. Okay. Again, I've done 10 for you, so I'm not going to do 11 or 12 for you. 10, I just kind of showed you again the proper way to do it. I actually should have circled my parenthesis there. Rather than that, I didn't have any exponents. I multiplied. Didn't have to end up dividing or adding and subtracting at the end of that. All right, and the last part is just nothing but exponents. So remember, if I have 3 to the 4th, this is really 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, right? This is my base number, and this is called my exponent. It tells me how many times to write my base. Okay, so if we take a look at number 13, I did it. I said, how is 4 to the 5th expressed as an expanded form? Well, 4 is my base, and I'm going to have that 5 times, so that's how you show work on a problem like that. What is the value of 3 squared? Squared simply means something to the second power. Okay, so basically they're asking, what is 3 to the second power? Well, this is really 3 times 3, which means that answer is 9, so C. When they say cubed, I'll help you out with this real quick. This means to the 3rd power. So they are right now saying 2 to the 3rd. Careful, that is not 6. That is 2 times 2 times 2. And some of you would still say that's 6. But 2 times 2 is 4. And then 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 cubed is equal to 8. It is not 6. Now commit that to memory, all right? 17, 18, I'll allow you to do that on yourself. To the 1st power, that's just saying 6 to the 1. That should be pretty simple. You can double check it by putting it in your calculator. Any number raised to the power of 0. I want you to actually try this on your calculator. Take any number, take 12, right? Put it to the 0 power on your calculator, see what you get. That should give you your answer. All right, and lastly, 21 I'll do with you. It says, how is 4 to the 3rd times 5 times 7 to the 2nd expressed in expanded form? Well, this means we have 3 4s, 1 5, and 2 7s. And that's the answer I'm looking for. And that is D right here, down at the bottom. All right, so that is it. Call me if you have questions.